What's up guys, this is Sean and welcome to another episode of the iherng podcast, and today we will answer some questions from email. This is from Silent Follower. Hi Sean, first of all, thank you for all the informative videos. As a first time home buyer, it helped me a lot. Binge watch all your videos. Dropping this email hoping to get some advice. I'm working in Cyberjaya and booked a condo around here as well. The construction is almost completed and hopefully can get the keys by December. I'm planning to relocate, so we'll rent it out if I'm not around. So the purchase was purely for investment purpose. With the current situation, I'm not sure if cyber is a good option. Initial plan was to buy around Bukit Jalil, but the price is not within my budget and the construction is going to take 1 to 2 more years. Made a decision to get the makeover guys once the unit is completed and rent it, hopefully. The condo is near to Cyberjaya Hospital and walking distance to Village Grocer / Tamarind Square. Roughly nowhere. Cyber is still developing, but can you give some insight if that would be a good investment for future? What's your opinion about investment around cyber? Thanks again. Regards, Silent Follower. Thank you very much, Silent Follower, for all the support. And if you have followed the channel, right, one of the main mistakes that I've always highlighted is a lot of people do their research after their purchase, right? Like, you come to me today, yes, I am very grateful for the email, but if you come and ask me, hey, I bought this, what do you think? What do you expect I will say, right? If it's a trash property, would you want me to tell it to your face? I don't think so. It's appropriate, right? So there's 2 things in this email. Number 1 is that you bought a property in cyber because you work there, but now you are relocating. So the property now you actually want to rent it out and you take it as an investment purpose. In the first place, when you are buying, right, you should already determine whether is this for own stay or is it for investment. So let's go into that what ifs. So what if you bought somewhere else that is closer to MRT or LRT within the same budget while you still work in cyber? Wouldn't that be a better solution? Instead of now you relocating away from cyber, here the initial house maybe for own stay, now you need to rent it out. Because in cyber, whether you like it or not, right, this is one of those very weird phenomenon where the infrastructures are excellent, right? The functions of the townships are excellent, just that there's no population. And the weirdest thing is the architecture is amazing, the parks are amazing. It's actually an excellent location if I were to stay and raise a family. And that's part of the reason why the landed properties there are selling like hotcakes. Because the landed properties, right, it's almost at the same price range as the condos, which is very weird. So I understand you buy already, you're going to get your keys ready, right? But just for the benefit of the other audience is, before you buy, you need to consider that the price that you are buying, right? The price you are buying, let's say it's 600,000. 600,000, is it expensive within the projects around Cyberjaya? So let's say with the same 600,000, I were to go iProperty or Property Guru or Prop Social, I key in 600,000, what do I get? Let's say I'm buying a 2-bedroom, so the 3 bedrooms around is only 550. Then it's a bit on the higher side lah. Then the second data point I will look at is rental returns, right? If it's for investment, I will only look at rental, where if it's anything less than 2,000, it's not going to be a good buy, because let's say 600,000, right? You take full loan, so 600,000, your monthly installment now is around 1,008 plus management plus maintenance fee is around 200, so 2,000 ringgit lah. So 2,000 ringgit every month. If you have a renter that can cover 2,000 ringgit, then it's very good, right? It's very good. But capital appreciation in cyber for condos, not really there because of a lot of NPLs, a lot of non-performing loans. That's why in that area, a lot of auction units. But on the bright side, you mentioned that yours is very close to the hospital and the malls, right? So most likely the rental will still be okay. Let's say within Cyberjaya alone, right? Then I will look into the micro dynamics. Is that which condo provides the best, right? Most likely condos that is next to uni, next to offices, or next to the hospital, because those are areas that is in demand for temporary space. So for a medical professional who needs to be there, maybe attached there for 2 years or 3 years during their rotation or whatsoever, right? Then there will be a demand for such a thing. And why I mentioned that is that will help you tell the makeover guys, well, my team will actually help you with that, to determine what kind of mood and what kind of budget that you should put into the unit. Because the entire approach of you renting out to nurse or to housemen, right, is absolutely different from professionals, absolutely different from students. So I don't have the rough layout of your unit, but now it's to just rectify the problem and to maximize the current opportunity. Because seriously, if you ask me, I would prefer that you invest somewhere else and rent in cyber rather than you move somewhere else and let out your unit in cyber. But that's a harsh reality, but buying the right place is only half the equation. What to do with the unit is the other half of the equation. And I think if you want to choose the makeover guys, right, you can use the promo code #SeanTanMakeover. Then you get extra privilege, extra insurance, extra warranty and things like that. And I think that's all. And thank you very much for the email. So using this as an example as well, right? Let's look at location-wise, right? Location dynamics is somewhat like a current and tide analogy that I always use when the current arises, right? All boat floats, right? Besides broken ones. Then in Cyberjaya is a place where you have all the infra. If you base on theory, it works based on theory. But however, it doesn't, and nobody can really explain why. You have a lot of campaigns encouraging people to move in, but yet it still does not work. So the best performing property in Cyberjaya in comparison to, let's say, Bangsar South. So Bangsar South, without even thinking, is going to be a mountains, ultra high density condos all around, right? Then it's messy, it's congested. It's very difficult to imagine myself living there if I'm not working in the surrounding, right? It just simply won't make sense. But let's take the worst performing condo in Bangsar South, right? And the best performing condo in Cyberjaya. Most likely the worst one in Bangsar South is still going to perform better than the best one in Cyberjaya. This explains like why a lot of people are very, very particular, right? To the extent of meticulous on whether this property is it Bangsar or is it Pantai or is it KL. Yeah, so the address sometimes do matter, but I really hope, right, that the current MRT that is connected to Cyberjaya is going to change the dynamic further, because it's seriously a very well planned township. And I really can't wait for people to just realize that, hey, you know what, because it's very close to Puchong, it's like Puchong South, one toll away. Then you look at Sri Kembangan, then you look at Nilai, Dengkil area. It's surrounding cyber, but no one is just moving in. That is very weird. But I think it's only a matter of time. But the prices of condo in Cyberjaya is also not cheap to begin with. Right? So with that, thank you very much for the email. I really appreciate it. Stay safe, stay at home, stay positive. And for those who still have any questions regarding real estate, do just email me at TANIHERNG@gmail.com, or you can just DM me on Instagram, iherng, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao.